Multi-agent AI systems are better than single agent. Why is that so? Single agents give you cheap data. Single agents give you broken information. Is it really true? And how does a multi-agent system really solve it? Hey everyone, my name is Varun, and in this video we are going to do just that. So let's get started. There are many tutorials which simply show you a chatgpt prompt and call it automation. That's not automation. That's just a single agent. That's simply copy paste with multiple extra steps. And here, this is what it looks like when you build a multi-agent system in a proper manner. Most tutorials will show you a ChatGPT prompt or a ChatGPT response and call it an automation. But that's not automation. That's simply copy and paste with multiple extra steps. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a multi-agent system, how to build it properly, and what are the specific conditions where it may easily break. So before we go any further, let me first tell you why is it so necessary to prefer multi-agent systems over a single agent. I'm sure throughout the span of time, there was one moment where you simply asked ChatGPT to write a blog or an article on a specific topic, and I'm sure it did give you a result. But did you really like it? Because whenever I did so, because in the past when I tried it multiple number of times, I felt I received the same result. It sounded like a robot which was trying to pretend to be someone else, and that is the problem. That is a single agent. A single prompt can't research, write, check, and stay consistent all the time. That's the limitation. It's like asking a single person to be the researcher, the editor, the writer, and the graphic designer all simultaneously. So to understand this multi-agent system in a better manner, I have built an automated blog writing system. It contains 4 agents, and the end result, we should get a beautiful blog written by AI. So let me just explain it to you what this actually contains in the form of a diagram. This is basically an automated blog post writer. Alright, so to build an ABPA, there are basically 6 essential components. 1. The topic. That depends upon you. You may connect this automation with a WhatsApp or a Telegram bot and send a message. You can automate your notes in n8n in such a manner that any message that you send either via Telegram or WhatsApp or Slack, they are all taken in as a broader topic. Okay, so that is topic. Next step, I have included an AI agent there to find the best angle for the topic. Okay, so what this AI agent does? Well, this AI agent takes this topic as an input, searches throughout the internet, searches through multiple directories, and then it finds the most unique angle from the internet and selects that unique angle and passes it on to a new AI agent, and that creates the outline for the unique angle of the topic. That unique angle of the topic, you can consider it to be a title of the blog. Alright, a rough title. Okay, what happens after this outline? Well, that outline which was created in this AI agent, well, this is sent to draft. So what draft does? I provided it a very specific system prompt and user message. So depending on them, plus the output provided by the angle of topic and the outline. Okay, the draft agent writes a blog in the same manner, in the same tone, according to the instructions that I have provided. After draft comes the styling agent. This is an essential part, because what happens in general sense is that any AI agent or any node, take any node for that matter on n8n, it provides you the output in a JSON format. Okay, so what this styler agent does? Well, styler agent basically takes in the input, okay, the input provided by the draft agent, that is the first draft of the blog, and styles it in a manner as we have instructed it to. That's what it does. Okay, so now we have styled the blog. But what next? There are no pictures, nor there are anything else. So what is the next step? What must it entail? Well, 1. You may add a picture agent as well. But in this case, I have not done that. Okay, I have ignored the image for now and directly proceeded with sending the blog through an email. If you want to convert it into a PDF and store it in a certain place, well, you can simply add a convert to PDF or convert to HTML, or use a third-party interface or a third-party service to convert your response, the styled blog, into a PDF. Or you can directly place the last node to be a Google Doc. What does that do? The styled blog would be written in Google Docs and saved there. Okay, that's the most basic and simplest manner. So here, instead of creating a PDF or a separate file altogether, what I'm doing is that I'm sending this blog to a certain email. Okay, and if the user wants to publish that blog, he can simply copy the whole email and publish it. So this is basically a multi-agent automated blog post writer. This is the logic. So now let me show you how it actually functions. Okay, so this is the n8n workflow for the blog automation system. Okay, so I have not connected WhatsApp nor did I connect Telegram. Okay, to show this to you, I simply created a chat input trigger, which I can access directly from the n8n interface itself, just by clicking on open chat. Adding this to n8n is extremely simple. Just click on tab and select the chat icon. You'll find the node pretty easy and there's not much setup to do there. After the chat input comes the next AI agent which I talked about, and that's the unique angle finder, which finds the unique angles for the topic which is specified in the chat input, whatever it may be. Okay, so as I have said, I have provided it with a prompt, a user message. This is the user message for this agent. Next, this is the system message for this agent, or rather the system prompt. In my previous video, I have already explained what is a user message and what is a system message. Okay, so just to recollect, a system message is a constant message which is sent on every message, but it is constant, it never changes. While a user message, it depends. You can create the user message in such a manner that any input that you give, that is considered as a message to the user. Okay, after the unique angle finder, I have created a set node. What does this set node do? Well, it specifies that this is the unique angle which we have selected. Okay, that is the only function here. After this, I have created the outline agent. As I've already stated, the only task done by the outline agent is basically to outline the entire blog. It is not going to do anything else. And this is the prompt, or rather the user message, and below here is the system message. One thing to notice is that I have provided very specific instructions there. Okay, so this is the set node and this has similar functions to that of this set node. After the outline is collected, the outline is sent to the draft agent, which drafts the first blog. It creates the first draft of the blog and presents it to the next node. Okay, the blog is written in a manner in which I have set the user prompt with respect to the system prompt. Okay, I've given it a lot of things. I have given it what not to do, what to do, how to do, and everything as such. Okay, after the draft comes the styling agent. You can see this red mark, right? This shows that there is some kind of issues here. I have not entirely completed developing that node. That's what this exclamation, or rather warning sign, means. We'll get back to it in a bit. So after styling, I've directly connected it with the Gmail agent. Okay, this is a Gmail agent. The name, the send, the operation, the to email, subject, email type, whether I'm providing it the HTML or text. I will be providing it the HTML, obviously, because only then the style can be applied there. And this is the message, or rather the message which is being sent to the specified Gmail. And this is the Gmail agent. Connecting your Gmail is the trickier part. I am self-hosting my n8n, so I need to fill up a bunch of things. And when I say a bunch, I meant only two fields. That is the client ID and the client secret. Go to the drop down, click on create new credentials, select the type, provide a client ID and client secret. You'll find these two in the Google API. Okay, when you click on, just go to Google and click API for Gmail. Okay, you'll be taken here, Google for Developers, and that is the site where you will actually work. Okay, so this is basically the entire flow. Wait, did I forget something? Yeah, the LLM, man. The super brain once again. It makes a comeback. You may be wondering what type of LLM have I chosen to build this. Well, I have chosen OpenRouter AI, and the model of selection, I chose to go with GPT 4.0. Why? Because that's good. That's good enough for this. If you want a better version, you could go for Claude Sonnet 3.5 or 3.7, because they have a better quality in case of creative writing. But in this case, I feel that OpenAI's GPT 4.0 is more than enough. Okay, so let me quickly set up the styling node and then we'll continue with so now that's done. Let me quickly save, and now it's time to check it out. How good does it work? I mean, does it even work? Open chat. Okay, so let's think of a topic. Clock and time. Let's see how this goes. So a unique angle is being searched throughout the internet, maybe, or rather a unique angle was found, and this is the unique angle. The outline was created. This is this input and this is the output. Okay, the output provided by the agent. This is it, and this is the input, the one which we provided to the agent. Okay, so this is a specific outline of our blog, the draft. This is the draft, and now the styling is running. Well, it seems like this is going to take some time, so let's just wait through. So as you can see, there was an error here, because the name place for the message was the old one. There were multiple errors which I was doing, and initially I gave a code node where I gave it some Java TypeScript to extract the data, but turns out it did not work well. Okay, the result, well, this was the result which I got from the code node. Okay, as you can see, it is not styled as such. It's just given in a block, in a bold, in a clear manner. That's it. And I thought I wanted to be created in a specific style only. So that was the reason why I added the style node. Now let's check. Did we receive the style? Was the style email sent? Supposedly it was sent. Okay, not so bad. Not bad. This is good. I mean, this is actually good. Let's go to inbox. And yeah, this is the new one. The biological clocks. The next frontier in personalized health. This is the title, it seems. The number of words. How much time to take to read it. When was the last time you considered how your body's natural timing affects your health? Damn, this feels pretty good. I mean, not so bad. The basics, what are biological clocks? Why personalized health needs your biological clock? This, beyond today, exciting possibilities. What we learn. Seems like there is some problem here, but it's fine, not so bad. You see this message at the end, right? Generated by your n8n blog automation. To turn it off, you just need to go back to your automation, select the Gmail, okay, go down, add an option, and simply append n8n attributions. If you turn it off and you run this again, the next email that is sent to the account, well, that will have no such barred information. It will not say that this email was automated or created via blog automation, and that is the work of n8n attribution. And what is written here? Why is it a lot of stuff written here? Look at the subject line, and this is the plain text fallback. Okay, we also received the fallback model. It's good. I mean, not so bad. So this is a main block. The title, the number of words, the time read, the first line, the hook, different paragraphs, different sections in the blog, different concepts inside a particular paragraph. I think this is pretty good. And this was a multi-agent blog automation. Did you see the difference? I mean, if you would provide ChatGPT with a single line or single word and ask it to write a blog, would it write the blog in such a manner? Would it find such a unique angle? Because I did not mention anything about biological clock. I just said clock and time, and the unique angle was found by the agent. An outline was created, a draft was made, it was styled in a specific manner and sent to me via email. Is this not simply amazing? Though there are some cons as well, because doing so in a multi-agent format, it drains your credit in a hyper manner, as if you had simply opened a tab for the credits to flow through. Well, that's because it is a multi-agent system and you have specifically built it for a specific reason, and it is preferred that if you're trying to build an agent automation, to use a multi-agent system so that the data is more concrete, more efficient, and much more structured. So this was the build for blog automation and a multi-agent system. In this video, you learned why a multi-agent system is far more better than a single agent. Why is it so important to ensure that all steps are carried out in a specific manner to get a better result. So that's it for this video. Like this video, comment down any questions or any topics that you're interested in, and subscribe my channel for more automation and AI related videos. Thank you for watching. Peace out.